This is DK
and Natasia.
Back with another video, man.
In today's video, we have CJ So Cool pressing charges on Royalty and CJ on 32's.
If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for all post notifications. It's free to do so. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
With CJ So Cool and Royalty. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of everything that has been going on. Well, it appears that CJ is about to see Royalty and CJ on 32's in court tomorrow. CJ goes onto his Instagram and he writes, "They definitely mistook my kindness for weakness, or better yet, they took my vulnerability as a chance to kick me while I was down. But I'd spend my last penny to take those allegations to court, so get ready to fight the real undefeated champion." He also states, "Giving light to this situation is what they wanted me to do, because all the allegations like this, even when it's not true, it still causes damage to a person in their."
That's crazy. How's he taking him to court so fast? It seems like anytime somebody got to take somebody to court, it takes months. How is he about to be in court tomorrow or whatever he's saying?
And my whole thing is, what charges could he be pressing against CJ on 32's? Defamation?
Yeah.
But how if it came from a source? All CJ on 32's just got to say is tell the person, the primary source who gave him the information. You get what I'm saying? Because that's actually his baby mom.
Yeah.
Nah, that still could be defamation. But I mean, he didn't come out and say he did that.
Right,
though.
he didn't come
he
out
just
and say
said
he did it.
His little secret, and people started assuming, and then the victim herself kind of said, confirmed it. Nobody knew what it was about. He said he gonna expose his little secret, so that couldn't be defamation.
He didn't even say that. He said, "Do you want to talk about what you was doing to Jalea?" That's what he said, right?
Yeah, something like that. And he didn't you know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing like he essayed her or nothing.
Right.
She actually came out and said that herself. Royalty and them actually came out and said that.
Right.
So I could see how you could possibly sue Royalty, but I don't know. We got to see if these allegations real.
Right, because even Royalty didn't. I don't know if she did do a video, and
she said they came out or whatnot. They the ones that posted the messages. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, because Granny already texted him and said,
He a sick man.
you a sick man. You've been doing this, that, and the third before it even hit the internet. So, like I say, I don't know who what he could be suing CJ on 32's for, because it couldn't be defamation, bro. It couldn't be defamation. He didn't say nothing, to be honest.
I don't know what else he could sue him for. You can't sue somebody for talking about him.
Right. If you start talking about him first, all he did was expose the truth about certain things, and even that wasn't something that could tear your character down. He said somebody actually stole from you that you told him,
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing bad. The worst thing right now is this SA situation on Jalea, and the victim herself came out and said he see Diddy and this, that, and the third. So at this point, it ain't nothing to do with CJ. I don't know what could he be suing him for. Y'all let us know in the comment section below if y'all seen something where he could sue him for. Because me personally, I don't see what he could sue him for. But Royalty and them, possibly for defamation. I don't know, because we got to see if that allegation is true.
Right.
That's the main thing I'm worried about. Forget the suing, all this extra stuff. Let's do the lie detector. Let's do the court cases for the allegation. You know what I'm saying?
And then how can you, how they even going to prove? I don't even know how they would prove that in court, if he did it or he didn't.
I mean, I don't know. The victim going to have to come out and be able to speak on her behalf. I don't know. Like I said, it can go hand in hand. I just don't know, man. This situation is kind of strange. But if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for all post notifications. Right now is the perfect time to do so. Without further ado, let's continue the video.
Brand, and that's her goal. He states, "I have enough screenshots on her to get her out under the jail." Then he states, "This woman done said my child told me in April, but I was cordial with him because of court. This is when your lies start running into each other, because why on earth wouldn't you bring that up in court? This woman knows she made this up and coached her child for months. Just because throwing these lies out there could potentially get me canceled. That's what her plan was. And you got to see clearly now that her and her man, old man Corey, was definitely cool with that plan because they both stand to gain the same thing.
That's what I don't like. He tried to make it like it was a joint thing, like, oh, they was teaming up behind his back. Like, how can we take Corey down? I doubt it was something like that on CJ on 32 only because you actually brought him up multiple times and he never really gave you a response like the one he just did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you brought him up in multiple different videos. So with you saying they're trying to coordinate and be able to take you down, that's not true. You mean to tell me everybody around you, once you got around Lexi, started coordinating and try to take you down? Even Bandman Kevo? Like, why is all their stories coordinating with each other? Like, you get what I'm saying? So at this point, you have to look at yourself at this point, bro. You know what's going on because there's no way you fall out with all of these people, bro, soon as Lexi come around. And then you trying to make it like, oh, he was been making a plan behind my back with my baby mother because it, like, nah, bro, stop doing that. Because CJ on 32's, bro, like I say, I've been watching, bro, and he always kept it positive, kept it about car content. He never kept it about no drama. He never tried to monetize off drama. Like, he always kept it about what he was on YouTube always doing was cars. You know what I'm saying? He started a little vlog life with him, but he ain't never like was on no, from what I could see, because like I say, we don't know none of these people personally. So what I could see, he was never on no fishy stuff, no weird stuff. Like he, you know what I'm saying, trying to take him down. If anything, you was trying to tarnish his character by always mentioning him, because it didn't start with just this recent time. You mentioned him before in the interview. He never gave you what you was looking for. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like if CJ did it, it's sick. But if Royalty lying, it's sick. Like, this whole situation, if anybody is lying, it's just crazy that you would go take
that
it
far.
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then the victim come out and say, I'm older now, I can tell my story. Now, if she is lying, bro,
but
that would be sad,
it would
bro.
be so sad. Like, as a mother, for Royalty, for you to be okay with your child lying about something like this. But CJ,
she would be okay if they said she coached her children before.
No, the daughter. I know the daughter would be okay. I'm saying Royalty, like, just looking at her like as a person, like, as
to
mom,
say like, oh,
you're sick.
To tell her this allegation, to say this allegation for the world, yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's not true. But CJ, I feel like even if he did do it, like, what is he supposed to? Is he supposed to get on here and say he did it? Like, he's not gonna come in here and admit that. He's gonna do what he's doing, which is act like he didn't do it.
And then it's too much explaining. I feel like when a person trying to overly explain themselves, it's something strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, just handle it. Let the courts set you free. And even then, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. And it's facts. Even if he beat a case, not even particularly him, even if somebody beat a case, don't mean they didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? It just means you probably had the best lawyer and he represented you the best. Because this is not a case where they could run a R kit on this girl and see if she was, you feel me? It's too far down the line, so we don't know. It ain't no case like that. So it's all about which lawyer presenting who better. And like I say, bro, it's niggas that caught and went to court and beat it. And it's some niggas that didn't even do it at all and sitting for some shit they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, bro, at the end of the day, that court shit really don't mean nothing at the end of the day. In a sense it do. Because like I say, it can go hand in hand. He could be guilty and he could beat the case. He could be not guilty and he could lose the case. So at the end of the day, bro,
only the people
that really don't be meaning nothing. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Courts don't mean nothing, bro. I'm be honest. It means something to an extent, but like I say, bro, it's all about your lawyer who represents you, bro. That's really what it's all about. Unless it's a case where they could run a kit on that person and see and be able to DNA and, you know what I'm saying? Be able to see doing that way. Other than that, bro, everything else is left to them lawyers. So
getting rid of me. Then he states, funny thing about a lie is when you tell one lie, you have to continue that lie with another lie, then follow up lie for that. And eventually your lies run into each other. Charlene and old man Corey It's almost Monday. Time for those lies to cost y'all a fortune. I'm not sure if CJ has already filed charges and they have court on Monday, or if CJ is going to the courthouse on Monday to file these charges. Either way, I will keep you guys updated, but let's move on to this next topic with.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Like I say, I don't think CJ on 32's got nothing to worry about. I'm gonna be honest, because he's secondary source. You know, the primary source gave him that information. You get what I'm saying? Right. But he still didn't even never say nothing like he did something to this girl. Like, he never exposed what he did. He just said he will or something. You get what I'm saying? Royalty and them exposed what he did. Everybody was guessing, like, what did he do?
And Royalty, I'm sure Royalty don't got a fortune to give him if she lose.
And what did he think? CJ about to give him millions of dollars, some shit? Like, I doubt, like I say, bro, I'm putting my bid in now. I doubt he gonna be able to sue CJ on 32's. I doubt it. Only because he don't got enough probable cause. You could talk about somebody back and forth because that's all he was doing first. He could pull up multiple receipts on him, speaking on him. All he did was respond to certain things he said. You know what I'm saying? And all of this other stuff with the SA situation, Royalty and them kind of put that out there. We didn't know what he did. He just said it was a secret. That was the key word he used, you know? So I doubt it's going to go too far with them. But with Royalty and them, I don't know. She don't got no money for no lawyer for real, no nothing. So I don't know how that's going to go. And like I said, keep this in mind. Just because the court deemed something and say they beat their case, don't mean they didn't do it. You feel me? Just because somebody lose their case, don't mean they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't mean they did do it.
Right. So at the end
of the day, bro, it's all really on if he really sick mentally. He got to lay down in his bed and live with that. You get what I'm saying? And if he not, Royalty got to lay down in her bed and deal with what she's trying to put out on him. Because at the end of the day, like I say, man, a court can't really determine nothing. You got a good paid lawyer, they can get off on damn near anything, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Right. So the only people that would know is Kalia, CJ, and God. I feel like that's the only way that they would know. The court's not gonna know. Nobody. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like I say, nothing else to say. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, send it to everybody you know.
No. Send it to everybody you know. I don't know.
With that being said, this is DK
and Natasia.
checking out with another video.